EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns.
To kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get it! Ready? On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
And Shador on first down. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Shador. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Sanders on third down. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. 15, fight in.
They send the tight end in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
19 strikes, 19, 60, 60, cut 19, cut 19.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Steady.
Play clock nearly expires set up to... That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, right?
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hey, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Ty Chandler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Chandler. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
19.
Back to throw. Going for it all. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for Minnesota.
Let's go, let's go.
59 yards.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Rush to his left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Yeah. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On play action, Shador. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. It's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 5 here. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
On the extra point.
York, good on the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, come on.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Ready?
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and
Here we
goal.
go. Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 60. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's going to be intercepted. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready, ready?
On the ground, it's Simpson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Sampson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig. Rig. Let's go.
On third down, Sanders. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And 3rd down coming up.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now, Shadur. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go.
Sanders will throw it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go!
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chance. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, get!
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on!
The left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go! Set! 6, 70 ranges! Set! 50! Set 60!
He'll look to throw. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Minnesota.
It's a gain of 17
70,
yards.
70.
First down, Vikings.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In motion, it's Jefferson. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A give, it's Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And the Browns, first down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the
19.
46-yard line.
As Shador on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Okay, break. Ready.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up fourth down.
In a fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Nineteen tight. 2. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
60 Bison.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
York's kick is good. And the Vikings get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third down and 9. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Myles Garrett. He gets in for the sack, and it's going to push him up the career leaderboard, who's past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141 and a half. This one, returnable. And he's It's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, here's Sampson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Shador. The left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18, go!
From the gun, on third down, Sanders. Open man, right side, he's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yes, ready.
A run with Sampson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dallas Turner. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Sanders on third and long. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
On the jump.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They'll run it here with Campbell. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Now, this looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down.
Get it.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a halt to the punt team. It's fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Go Street. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
On play action, Shador. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 72 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready up.
Toss to Sampson, running right. Has some room inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the draw, it's Sampson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Makes the score Browns 31, Vikings 24.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll be staying just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. With 4, and they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the toss, it's Sampson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
Here's Sampson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Ready, set.
Third and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
32-yard
This
attempt.
just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is first and 10.
18 Rattlers. Let's go now. 79 Gross. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with, though.
19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready, go.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Now, pass it, pass it. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is Incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Room to maneuver at the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He's going to be marched down at the 12-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he will be taken